Alright, welcome back to Minecraft. Today, I'm working on getting Autocrafting set up. I will be using the refined storage version of Autocrafting, although I have heard that the applied energistics version is much more powerful, but I don't have AE2 set up, and I think I can transfer from refined storage over to AE2 without too much trouble using like importers and like manipulators and stuff. But for now, we're just sticking to refined storage because it's what I have set up. And I don't really want to waste time setting up AE2 right now. You may notice from the quest tab, I have made a 4096 drive, so that's pretty good. But Autocrafting, I need to make patterns. So a pattern basically tells the network how to craft what I need it to craft. And what I'm going to use this for is probably mystical agriculture to fully automate it, because it's not really automated quite yet. So there's that. Another quick thing on the side that I might do today is set up an ender chest for my reactor, because it runs out of uraninite quite quickly now, and I don't want to have a crisis where I forget about, giving it uraninite and it just runs out. So I want to like keep it always up to date with uraninite. I have a lot of uraninite in the storage, although most of it is not quite cooked yet. So I think what I'll probably do is I think I'll do a blacklist where I add uraninite, just the regular version. I'm not gonna do this right now, actually. I'll do this at the end. But let's set up the patterns. So to make a pattern, I just need some quartz enriched iron, redstone, and glass. I have all of these. Let's make 8 of them, since that is what the quest asked for. At least I think so, right? I did not ask for that. It gives me 8 as a reward, so I have 16 now, which is pretty nice. But how do I use the patterns? Oh wait, it's like an actual quest line. You make a pattern grid. This grid allows you to imprint recipes onto patterns for your network. The easiest way to create a recipe for a pattern is to look up the item in JEI, then click the plus button in the bottom right of the recipe. This will then place the recipe into the grid. On the right side, the top slot is used for storing blank patterns. With the blank pattern inside, you should be able to click the arrow underneath to imprint the recipe onto the pattern. You'll then want to put the pattern into a crafter. Cool. So let's save this, and then let's make the pattern grid. I don't know if I have to put this up like close to my system, because then I'm kind of cooked. I have to make a regular grid first, which I don't have construction cores. I do actually have quite a few of everything else, because I was making the, whatchamacallit, the 4096 storage drive, so I have all of that. Let's make a grid, and then a crafting grid. Or is it called no, it's a pattern grid. Wrong one. And then we have the pattern grid. I'll put it next to my controller, or not. I think you can put it diagonally, yeah. So then what I will do is I will look up uraninite, and then I will put this in there. So I put U there. Then I create the pattern, 2 times uraninite. Use this exact mode. So then what do I do now? I put it into a crafter, which I can probably make. Alright, so how do we make the crafter? The crafter is how we store patterns for our network to know how to craft items. Once a recipe is placed into the crafter, you'll be able to request an item to be crafted from your grid. You can do this by hitting Control-Shift when clicking on the item you have a recipe for to bring up the crafting GUI. This block can also be placed facing a machine to use processing patterns. For example, if you point the crafter at a furnace, you can put a recipe inside. For a recipe you need a furnace for, like smelting raw processors. As long as the crafter is attached to your system and the furnace has an importer attached to it, the crafter will allow you to request a smelted version of the processor. Interesting. So with that in mind, let us make ourselves a crafter. So we've got the crafter. Let's connect it to our system. So that's fine and dandy. And then I put this in there. So how do I make it craft for me? Good question. Unfortunately, I don't see my uraninite. It's not in here. What? Oh wait, do I do this? No. Huh? I'm so confused. I mean, I guess before I move on or figure out how this works, I should make the iron crafter, because it is just better. See, then it appears again. That's why I'm a bit lost, to be honest. So I guess we'll see in a second. Green crafter, I think these are all just regular old things. Here's the iron one. Make that really quickly. The next generation of crafters. And then I get more rewards. I can make a gold one. Let's just keep upgrading. Alright, we've made the gold one. And then I'm assuming there's probably a diamond one. Yes, there is. So let's make the diamond one really quickly as well. Alright, we've made the diamond one. So I've got the diamond. Is there another right? No. Oh, actually, I think there is. There is another right one. I might as well make it since I'm already here. Alright, netherite crafter is created. And that should be that. So this is the final level for crafters. I still don't know how to use it though. So let's go have another look at this. Let's connect it to our system. It's connected, occupied space. So this is the pattern, right? Current speed 125 times. Is it making me uraninite? Like, it doesn't seem like it. Oh wait, what is this on the side? I don't even know. Search box, size, display. Oh, wait a second. Wait, what did I just do? Wait. So when I do that, I'm so confused. All right, so let me read this tutorial one last time. It says from your grid. Does that mean this? Hold on. Here's the pattern grid. Oh, it was the pattern grid. That kind of makes sense. So what if I just wanted to craft like a bunch? Oh, okay. I can craft... How much can I craft? Let's just craft a stack, right? Available. Start. And just like that, it's done? Oh. I mean, is that any faster? I was kind of hoping I could, like, make it so it automatically takes those items. Is that possible? Can I automatically make it so it detects that item and it just sends it in to the crafter and crafts it? Alright, though, regardless, this is the basic of auto crafting. It's not quite perfect, although I'm still bothered by the fact that my crafting grid does not show what I need. Oh, wait. It was on no craftables. I must have accidentally turned that on at some point. It would have worked had I just known that. Okay. So then, I don't have a dragon egg chunk in here. But I think if I do that, then I do that, and I do like that. Huh. Okay, and then we can see in here, I have 128 dragon egg chunks now. That is pretty nice. I've also seen the furnace thing. So if I do in here and I do processing, if I do, let's say this, because I want nether quartz, and then I do, where is my regular quartz? I have 4,000. Wait, it's at the very top then. Okay. Is it not? How am I this blind? Oh, there it is. And then it produces 2. Wait, it's supposed to produce 2. And then you only get 1 in here. Right? And then I can hook this up to a furnace of mine. Or I guess I should just... all of my furnaces are factories. Alright, well, it's fine. I can just use it just like this. And then I put in the factory augment. But I have to give it more power again. So let me quickly check if I have an extra ender gate. I think even the weaker ones should work for this. Or probably not. I don't know. Let's make a new one. I honestly don't know why I still use ender gates when they're not exactly like the best thing for wireless power. But I just like them, so we're using it. Anyways, let's do this. And then I can go in here, and then I can craft. Let's say I want to make 128 quartz, right? Or, hold on, let's say I want to make like, not 1. Okay, well, that's not what I meant to do. Let's say I want to make, I don't know, 1,000 more quartz. Start it. Does that work? Is it working? Doesn't seem to be. Ah, that's because the back has no input. Here we go. There we go. It does work. However, I would definitely have to set it up so it doesn't get clogged like this, because it's clogged, as you can see. I have to pull it out manually, which is not exactly fully auto, but it does work, and that's pretty cool. So I can do that with my wireless crafting grid. I can just, you know, anywhere in the world, bang, which is pretty good. But I have seen the potential of AE2, which is really, really good in terms of auto crafting. So I think I will definitely try to look into that. It looks a lot more complicated than refined storage. I mean, refined storage, I placed a block. The only reason why it wasn't working is because of this. That was my bad. But other than that, it's like really simple. The way I would probably solve this is actually really simple. I would literally just do a little bit of pipage here. Get some pipes. Get another right upgrade. And then do a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Pipe this. Do that. And then make the left side output. And there we go. This is probably the most scuffed thing ever, but it's like kind of nice also. So once again, I mean, I could just do, because I have 30,000 raw nether quartz. I could do this. I could set it to be, what, how much do I need? I want 50,000 quartz. Or let's go a little bit, you know, mild. 25,000 quartz. You know, just a calm little something. and it'll just start going. Just making me my quartz. Boom, 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 boom. And it's quick. It's quick. Although it could use a bit of an upgrade. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe I give it a netherite upgrade. Or not the netherite upgrade. Let's look at iron furnaces again. Now, for sheer convenience, I will be making this upgrade. Although it is a lot more expensive than the other one. Which I think literally... Yeah, it doesn't require... No, yeah, it is a little more expensive. But it's like 1 ancient scrap. I'm not bothered by that. So, for all the modium blocks. And then... Boom. I don't know if this makes it any faster. I don't think so. Oh, it just spit out everything. Don't really like to see that, but we have plenty of quartz to go around, so not so bad. Oh, it is a lot more energy usage. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Oh. I think it's because the ender gate wasn't working anymore because it replaced itself. Look at how fast it is now, though. It's so fast, it can't even put in all the things at once. Although if I put some speed upgrades on it, which I think I have like 1 or 2 left over. Yeah, I have 1 left over. But I should also add a stack upgrade because it's much faster. And like, just look at it climb. Look at that. 25,000, just like that. And I didn't have to click a button. I didn't have to put it into the furnace. Do I want something else? I want silicone. I want to turn quartz into silicone. So we just do a little bit of this. 1 quartz into 1 silicone. That is not what I meant to do. 1 silicone. And then let's make that pattern. Let's put it in here. And then let's craft my silicone. I want to make like, I don't know. I have 25,000 quartz. Let's make... why am I clicking 64? I don't know. Because it's kind of fun. I like clicking. Let's make 3,000 silicone. Boom. Get started on that. Not touching a thing on the game. Just letting it chill, do its thing. And it's going. It's starting to out... There we go. 3,000 silicone, just like that. Wow, this is amazing. Why did I not do this earlier? I'm starting to find out that a lot of these things that I just am too lazy to do are amazing, and I should have done a long time ago. Anyways, last thing I want to do on this video really quickly is set up the ender chest for my storage. I think what I might actually do is I might... This is temporary. Oh, yeah, you weren't supposed to see this, but this is what it looks like underneath. I forgot about that. Anyways, I guess I can set it up really scuffed really quickly. So what I want to do is I want to make it so I can just... This is the wrong ender chest. Here we go. I need 2 of these. So I just want to make it so I don't have to ever touch the reactor, and the reactor will always get uraninite. So this is really scuffed. Honestly, I should have used that chest and changed it up a bit because... Oh my gosh. Wait, why is it so slow? Is it on... Oh, it's because it's on blacklist mode. Whoops, my bad. Anyways... What I was gonna say is I want to make it so it just cooks the uraninite for me and sends it to the only place it needs to be at. So let's just do this as a scuffed little method right now. I don't think anything's on this network, to be fair. I might be able to just use this one. The white one. And then I guess do probably not that because that's not going to work properly. Let's do it in the back. No, I can't do it in the back. Oh no, I can do it on top here. So then let's pipe this. Or not yet, actually. Let's pipe this. And then do that. Since there's nothing in there right now. Then I should make a netherite upgrade. Boom. Then give it this. Give it the whitelist. The only thing that should be going through here is uraninite. Then we want to make a quick pattern for uraninite, which is pretty simple. So we want 1 uraninite. And then we create that using raw uraninite. And there's my pattern. So, put it in here, and then that works out, and that sends it to here. And it doesn't need to be all that fast, so let's just keep it at the normal level of pipage. And then I go into my grid, I ask for some uraninite, I ask for, 4,000. That might be a bit much, I can't fit 4,000 in there. Let's just do this, I will increase the storage later. Boom. I start it up. It starts doing it. It's already finished. Apparently. I can't open it though. Let's fix that. Oh, I've placed it upside down. Whoops. Let's place it like that so it can actually open while I'm here. Oh, wait, hold on. That's because this one has taken priority. So let's blacklist uraninite and then let's try that again. Okay, let's just make a stack really quickly. What? Wait, what? Oh, the front can't take... There we go. So it's in there. It's in the system. But that doesn't seem to work. Oh, that's because it's not... God damn it, I keep messing up. There we go. Perfect. And then I will just increase the storage system or the storage space using Eyes of Ender. So let's upgrade it to 27, which is the max. It's not like all that much, but it means I can keep some more in that Ender chest for now. Although I think ideally I put like a refined storage up here kind of hidden. Same thing with the Ender chest. And then I pipe it through. Yeah, I can make it work. But for now, this is like the scuffed setup. So I can keep uraninite forever in my reactor without really having to worry about it running out while I'm not around. Basically so I can AFK some farms or let Mystical Agriculture AFK. Stuff like that. But that's it for today. That is the end of this video. Thank you for watching as always. Autocrafting, pretty cool, but I think AE2 is much more powerful. I've seen some videos. It looks crazy, the things you can do. Autocrafting is very, very useful, especially for things like silicone and the nether quartz and all that stuff that you have to put in a furnace by default to craft. So I don't ever have to go into a furnace again. So I don't know what my furnace wall is for anymore. I mean, it's there for decoration, I guess, but yeah, it's kind of useless now. Especially because, I mean, you can see back here the pipes for like the power and everything. I was trying to figure out like how to like send it all to the right ender chest, but yeah, I mean, it's still useful. I don't even know what I would use a normal furnace for. Probably, I'd probably just have the furnace wall here and then, or like have the furnace line. Probably I'd lower it to a line. And then what I could do is just have crafters behind all of them or like somewhere around all of them. And it sends it to that ender chest, which then sends it to my main storage. I could do that, but like this thing is so fast, I don't even know if I have to do that. But yeah, as I said before, thank you for watching the video as always. If you enjoyed this video, I have played Minecraft a lot on this channel and I will continue to play some more Minecraft. I will probably stream maybe tomorrow, to be honest. Maybe not. I'll make a post if I stream or not. It'll be a decent advance, you know, because it'd be kind of crazy if I didn't do that. Next Minecraft video, I'm going to make absolutely the most boring thing ever. I'm going to clear out this mountain and you're going to watch me do it. So if that sounds unfun, I'd advise not to watch that one. Nothing much is really going to happen anyways. I'm just going to be chilling with some music, leveling the mountain, maybe talking every now and then in between, taking a couple breaks from absolutely numbing my brain. But other than that, nothing much is happening that video. So yeah, that's enough yap from me. I'll see you later.